Hello everyone, welcome to my chemistry channel BL Das, short and sweet in chemistry. Now I am going to explain the chapter coordination compound, that is for class 12 according to CBSE syllabus. Now this is the topic geometrical isomerism having coordination number 6, that is in coordination compounds. Coordination compounds, there are mainly two types of important structures. According to coordination number 4, the structure is square planar complex. If coordination number is 6, then it is octahedral complex. Coordination number 4, square planar complex, already I have explained geometrical isomerism in coordination number 4. Now we will see geometrical isomerism having coordination number 6, the complex. What are the structure? What is the type of structure? This is octahedral. Before that, again I want to remember you what is isomerism and what are the type of isomerism. Isomerisms are two types. Isomerism means same molecular formula but different arrangement of atoms. Now isomerism are two types. One is structural, other one is stereo. Structural isomerism means the arrangement of atoms in structure are different. Arrangement of atoms in structure are different, then it is called structural isomerism. Stereo isomerism means the isomerism, that is the arrangement of atom in space. If it is different, then called stereo isomerism. Stereo isomerism are two types. One is geometrical isomerism, where geometry, the structure is different, where there are optical isomerism, where it is in space, that the arrangement is different. Now in geometrical isomerism, here the arrangement of ligand in space, how it is either in the adjacent side or on the diagonal direction. If it is adjacent side, that is called cis isomer. If in diagonal side, it is called trans isomer. The geometrical isomerisms are two types, one is cis and another trans. Cis means ligands on the adjacent side, like one side two ligands, same ligand should be present. And trans isomers, that is same type of ligands on the diagonal side present. This is same adjacent side, this is diagonal side. If the coordination number 4, the square planar complex, what I have explained in part 7b. When you start, one request to all the students, when you start to read the coordination compound, please start to read from part 1 to continuously part B, and after that you come to part C, whether it is very easy. Suppose you want to read the coordination number 4 and 6, the structures, then you read 7A, B and C. Similarly, always try to remember to read in serial wise. If coordination number is 4, that is square planar complex, square planar structure, you know, this is the square planar complex. If A on the adjacent side, that is cis isomer. If A diagonal side, that is trans isomer. Already I have explained in part 7b. If coordination number 4, this is octahedral complex, that means the two ligands that are same, that is if in adjacent side, then it is cis. If a diagonal means upper one and lower one, diagonal here, that is the diagonal, it is trans isomer. Now actually here we will see the examples of coordination compounds having coordination number 6. What are the geometrical isomerism and how you can explain as a cis isomer and trans isomer. So now I am going to explain some examples of the coordination number 6. If coordination number is 6, then coordination compound is octahedral complex. If coordination number is 4, then it is square planar complex. The types of octahedral complex A4X2, here it indicates that X2, X is ligand only 2 times. That can we represent as a cis and also as a trans, due to only X ligand which are 2 times present, we can show that as cis isomer and trans isomer. Then A4XY, here XY only 2 type of ligands which are different. That is why we can show here XY as a cis ligand, XY as a trans ligand. Ma3X3, here we will see here what is PEC isomer and what is MER isomer. And here you can see MAA2X2. Here X2 is the same ligand and AA2 also same ligand, but it is a bidentate ligand. That is why you can show this ligand in octahedral complex as cis isomer, or you can show these two ligands as cis and trans isomer. Then how can we show? We will see one by one. Now here Ma4X2, you can take example CONH3 and Cl2. NH3 ammonia ligand, and that is why it is ditetraamine and dichlorido. Dichlorido means 2 chloride group. Now see, it is -2 +3, so total charge is +1. Then how can you represent octahedral complex? Now here it is cis isomer, it is trans isomer. I told the X ligand which is same, that is chloride ligand which is same. So that is why in one side you can put as a cis isomer, and now this is Cl and all the corners are filled up by the ammonia. That means here you can say it is cis isomer. Now similarly here this 2 Cl we can represent, one is above, one is below. That means it indicates trans isomer. Never you see diagonal, because here there is no diagonal case, because here up and down you can put same chloride molecule, so it is trans isomer. And remember, the color is very important for the different type of entrance examination. This color is blue, this color is green. Try to remember if possible. Name, what is the name? Tetraamine dichlorido cobalt 3 ion. It is an anion complex, cationic complex. So what is the name? Tetraamine dichlorido cobalt 3 ion. Now second is Ma4. Ma4 mean A type of ligand is 4 times. Like this you will put XY, where X and Y ligands are different. Like here X2, that means 2 ligands are same, but here 2 ligands are different. That is why try to put in such a way that it indicates cis. Now this position also cis. This position if you want to put, that is also cis. If you put this position, that is also cis. You can think that XY, if I will put as a cis, I can also put as a trans. So here you put NO2Cl, that is cis, and here if you put here you can put 1 chlorine above and nitro group below, that indicates also trans. So this is the cis form, this is the trans form. So what is the name? Tetraamine chlorido nitrito. Since N is attached, so N cobalt 3 ion. Again see, tetraamine chlorido nitrito, N is attached, N then cobalt. Always there is a hyphen. So here again you can check types of octahedral complex, 4 types. Here only I have explained Ma4X2, example CONH3 Cl2, and here you can write NH3 4 times. So you can fill all the parts, and Cl here. So you can put cis, Cl above and below, trans. Name is tetraamine dichlorido cobalt 3 ion. It is a cationic complex. Then Ma4XY, example CONH3 tetraamine, 1 chlorido, 1 nitrito, N, and cobalt 3. And here how can you put the XY, you put as a cis form, XY you put as a transform. So here since the example is ClNO2, instead of XY you can put here ClNO2 and ClNO2. This is the form of trans, this is the form of cis. Remember, if two are different and all four are same, the four ligands are not so important to indicate cis and trans. Only the ligands, whether X2 same ligand or XY different ligand, then XY the ligands are responsible to show as cis as a trans. Cis is like this, trans like this. I hope it is clear. In next coming video, I will explain Ma3X3. How can you explain Ma3X3 and Ma2AA2X2? I hope it is clear and hope you will subscribe my channel VL Das Short and Sweet in Chemistry. Thanks for watching my video. Thanks again to all.